On one specific day every year, the angle at which sunlight strikes the earth begins to change. Not symbolically, not culturally, but physically. After this day, the northern hemisphere starts receiving more solar energy, days begin to lengthen, and the planet slowly shifts out of winter mode. Ancient Indians marked this precise solar turning point. They called it Makara Sankranti. Makara Sankranti is one of the few festivals in the world fixed to the sun, not the moon. On this day, the sun crosses into the constellation of Makar or Capricorn, beginning its apparent northward movement, known as Uttarayan. This movement marks a measurable astronomical change. Increasing daylight hours, rising solar angle, gradual warming of land and atmosphere. Makara Sankranti is not mythology. It is a solar milestone. After Sankranti, something remarkable happens. The angle of sunlight changes. Soil temperature rises. Seeds awaken. Microbes in the earth become active again. Life begins to move outward. This is why almost every culture connects this time to harvest, fertility, and renewal. Makara Sankranti marks the moment when the earth exhales after winter. It is the planet's natural new year. Every year in mid-January, millions of people in India celebrate Makara Sankranti. They fly kites. They cook sweets. They greet each other with joy. But very few people know. Makara Sankranti is not just a festival. It is the day the earth itself changes direction. Many festivals follow English calendar. Makara Sankranti does not. It is decided by one thing alone, the relative position of the sun. On this day, the sun enters Makar, or Capricorn, beginning its northward journey, known as Uttarayan. This means the northern hemisphere starts receiving more sunlight. Days become longer. Warmth slowly returns. Makara Sankranti is not a cultural decision. It is a cosmic event. It happens whether humans celebrate it or not. We simply chose to notice. Why do people in India fly kites on this day? Because instinctively, humans feel the shift. We go outside. We stand in the sunlight. We look upward. We lift something into the sky. Without realizing it, we perform a ritual of alignment with the cosmos. It is not just celebration. It is reconnection. Makar is not just a zodiac sign. In ancient symbolism, Makar is a hybrid creature, part ocean, part animal. It represents the transition from emotional depth to structured action, from reflection to building, from survival to growth. The sun moving into Makar means it is time to create again, to plan again, to expand again. That is why this festival feels hopeful. Long before telescopes, satellites, or science journals, ancient observers in India tracked the sun because survival depended on it. They noticed patterns. They respected cycles. They built meaning around the sky. Makara Sankranti is a fossil of that ancient planetary awareness. A reminder that we are not separate from nature, we are part of its rhythm. Makara Sankranti is not just about sweets and kites. It is about timing, alignment, and harmony with forces greater than ourselves. It reminds us that life is cyclical, not linear. That after every inward season comes an outward one. That after every winter comes a return of light. So when you greet someone this Makara Sankranti, remember, you are not just celebrating a festival. You are celebrating the moment when the earth turns a page. If this gave you a new way to see an old festival, like, share, and subscribe for more stories where science meets culture.